entered into Tony Tone's world. The Tony Tone's world.
All right, so I'm going to purchase the enter the super contest. There's only one super contest fee though. Kind of sucks. Wish there was like a more expensive one, but oh well.
Oh, like a higher bite.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, we can do early bird, buy two get one free. But now let's just do one. Because then this is going to be double the work.
True.
We're going to be going back and forth against our own pick.
Or we do a super contest and see who has more picks right at the end of the season where we both make our own picks. Ooh.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. And it's going to extend the time of the podcast.
Yeah.
Especially because we both know that I'll win.
Yeah, right. Brother, you're catching L's all day today.
Oh,
all right, hold up before we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Tony Tone's World, Season 2. Season 2 Super Contest. I'm here with Nick, a.k.a. Cruz, a.k.a. Mr. Sourpuss. Today's breaking news, Michael Parsons got traded to the Packers. We'll go into that in a second. But yeah, if you don't know, essentially this series of podcasts is every week we are a part of the Super Contest online where we pick 5 different teams against the spread. And essentially we're competing against other people for money. And if we make it high enough, we make some money. But last year, I don't remember what we did. I probably should have looked that up. I can actually look that up while you talk, while you rant. But yeah, and that's kind of what it is. But yeah, today, Michael Parsons got traded to the fucking Packers. God, I wish it wasn't the Packers, but I have more joy of Michael Parsons being traded than I do. I don't really, I don't think the Packers are going to do well this year, so it doesn't matter.
First off, before we get to all that nonsense, I know it's been several months since we've done this, but it doesn't feel like it's been that long. I'm excited to get going on this again and bringing these podcasts back. I hope people enjoy them as much as we enjoy doing them and ranting about the nonsense that is the NFL. That's my current mindset. F the NFL or F Jerry Jones, I should say, but. Man, I'm excited to do these again. But yeah, Micah Parsons got traded today. I'd like to say I'm surprised, but at the same time, I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm pissed about this, right? Like, I think I'm gonna change my background here just to show you, but I'll tell everybody verbally. That's what I think of Jerry Jones right now. Jerry Jones is a fucking clown. He is a clown. This guy, I mean, I want the Dallas Cowboys to trade Jerry Jones. Like, and I'll take a compensatory pick for that motherfucker. Like, I don't take nothing for this guy. I can't stand him. I'm done with him. He's literally running the Cowboys into the ground. And then he wants to come out of nowhere and say, this is going to make the Cowboys better. This is going to make the Cowboys better as the nonsense he tried to spew in his press conference today. And I mean, if I was his son, Stephen Jones, sitting next to him, I would have reached across the table and slapped him to death and said, this does not make us better, you idiot. You just fumbled his contract from the beginning because you have this false sense of everybody deserves or everybody should take a cowboy-friendly contract as a cowboy, and that they deserve, like the Cowboys mean more than these players. Like, I'm sorry, he doesn't get it. Like, this is a team. This is a player-friendly league now. The days of teams having the upper hand over these players is gone. Like it's just we're seeing that across the board at all sports. They have the say. They're not afraid to hold out. They're not afraid to get what they want. Yeah, it's just and that's what happened. This is the third time Jerry's done it with over the last 3 years with our star players, our QB, our wide receiver, and now Mike Parsons, who because he effed up and didn't get the deal done, even though he says he had a handshake done, but he tried to screw over his agent and all that other stuff. This is where we are.
Brother, the Packers, they got to steal from you guys. I mean, Jerry Jones got finessed today. Two first round picks, they'll probably be late rounders, and a D tackle that I don't know. I've never heard of. I mean, he's been in the league since 2016. I mean, he's only what?
He's a good D tackle. He's a good D tackle. He's a Pro Bowl D tackle. He's a good defensive tackle, but so I'm not gonna say that wasn't a quality part of the trade. But the 2 first rounders, yeah, you're right. The 2 first rounders. I mean, if you look at it over the last 5-6 years, the Packers haven't picked in the top 20 of the first round in 6 years. Though they picked one time in the top 20 in the last 6 years. The majority of them are 25 and above. Like, okay, yes, you're still getting a first rounder. You're still getting a quality player. I don't know unless he tries to flip those into pulling another player from somewhere else and he has some rabbit out of his ass he's going to pull. It's still not Micah Parsons. I mean, if he goes and somehow pulls a defensive end from somewhere and you have the defensive tackle and you combo those together, okay, maybe he gets a little pass, but I mean, and then the money he's not paying him. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Again, back to Kenny Clark. I mean, he's about to be in the league he's been in the league since 2016, so it's coming up on 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. I mean, they've traded for a guy that's past his prime, I think, and I don't know.
Let's not go there.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, I mean not when you're talking defensive tackles. Like this isn't a running back to say he's past his prime. This isn't, no, I wouldn't say that. I think you're just pushing that because you want to find a even more flaw in it. He's a quality player. Leave it at that. It's still a bum trade. I don't disagree. I dislike the trade. I think Jerry is an idiot. He fumbled the bag, period. This shouldn't have even been in this place.
What was the amount that Micah requested originally?
I don't think he requested a specific amount. All he wanted to do was be the highest paid non-QB. So supposedly they offered him a 40 and a half, 40 something early in the negotiations. That was a good deal that Micah somewhat supposedly verbally agreed to in that meeting. But he told Jerry to send it to his agent. He's like, okay, that sounds fine. Like, you're not going to tell Jerry Jones, F you to his face, like that's not good enough in that meeting. No, you're going to say, okay, that's your offer. Send it to my agent. I'll talk it over with him. And then we go from there, right? Like,
so they were having turmoil with Dak. They were figuring out if they're going to trade him or release him or he was going to resign and things like that. So let's say Dak has a bad season. How long is Dak's contract up? Is it a couple years?
I don't even know, to be honest with you.
I mean, the last player on this team is CeeDee Lamb. He's going to be asking for a trade by trade deadline. Watch.
No.
Watch.
No.
He's coming to the Bears because he knows we're about to win this Super Bowl, baby.
Bears ain't doing nothing. Stop it. Ain't nobody going to the Bears. You guys have all your wide receivers. You think everybody's going to the Bears?
There was a rumor that Micah had requested to go to the Bears, or that the Bears were interested. I'm sure a bunch of teams were, but
what team wouldn't be interested in Micah Parsons?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of if you have what they're willing to, what they want, what they're going to do. I had heard early that the Packers had dangled the fruit of 2 first-round picks out early. Like a few weeks ago, there was some rumors swirling about that this was out there.
It'll be interesting.
Either way, man, I don't even know if I'm in root for the Cowboys this year. I'm in like a fuck Jerry Jones
Damn.
type of deal. Like, man, I'm sick of this shit.
You hear
He's
that?
running the
Jerry?
boys into the ground. He's running the boys into the ground, and I'm sick of it, man.
With the Cowgirls, baby. I don't know many. Well, I do know a couple Cowboys fans, but I haven't talked to them. I know your son's a Cowboy fan, right?
Oh yeah, we already talked about it. We were joking.
How's he feel?
He was pissed. All his friends are sending him, the cowboy memes and the trade and shit. And it was funny because he had a football game today and he was warming up with his team, and his coach was like, "Is anybody a Cowboys fan or a Packers fan in here?" And Ryan's immediate response, this is what he's telling me after the game. He goes, "Don't tell me they traded Micah." And he goes, "Don't look at social media." and Ryan was pissed. He was pissed. He was complaining in the car and all the stuff that he sent. And we're both of the same mindset. We were joking though. I was saying, "So who are we going to watch? Who are we going to root for this year?" Talking. And he's like, "I'm rooting for the Texans." Because the CJ Stroud
Right, yeah.
link from the school and whatnot. So I was like, okay. I told him, I said, you know what, screw it. I'm a Bronco fan this year. I'm going for the Broncos.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix, baby. Bo Nix.
You were high on him last year.
I think he's gonna have a great year this year, man. I think he's gonna have a great year this year. I said it in our draft. I don't know if you read it. I was like, Bo Nix, top 5 QB this year in fantasy. I'm
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was playing softball, so I think I only made 3 picks or so. So I was auto drafting, but one of the picks was going to be Bo Nix, but I had auto drafted, right? You know how you set your Q or your Quee, whatever it's called?
Your Quee? Okay, Kiki.
You know how we set that up, right? I had just started adding a bunch of like players and stuff, and I had went down the quarterback list, and I didn't realize that I had put multiple quarterbacks back to back. So my 4th or 5th pick was, I just had picked up Joe Burrow, and then I picked up Caleb Williams like 2 rounds later. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you picked Caleb Williams so early.
Yeah, I would have never done that. I just had a whole list on my QQ, whatever it's called.
Yeah, okay, Kiki. I'm calling you Kiki now. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I know your draft was something to.
Do you have the wording of what it said? What my draft results were?
No, but I texted it. It's in that group chat or whatever. No, I could probably pull it up.
I think it said something like, "I have the most spectacular draft." I think it was. Everybody take notes.
That's one way of saying it. I don't know if it said anything about spectacular. Hold on, let me get this wording because that was it made me laugh as soon as I saw it.
I think this is like the only league I ever use Yahoo Fantasy Football too. I don't ever.
Well, we started it there before like ESPN's fantasy got kind of good.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says it looks like the best to ever do it, which is Tony's team name, and obviously he's definitely not the best to ever do it. So it looks like the best to ever do it might just be setting a new standard for how not to draft. Here's to hoping they can turn it around because right now it's looking like they're more likely to draft their way to the bottom than to the top.
Damn, dude. Yahoo just be hating on me, bro. Watch.
It gave him an F grade on his draft.
I just got hit that waiver wire.
Yeah.
All right.
Meanwhile, the first text you send in the group is everybody on my team is available for trade.
Dude, I got some crazy fucking trades already. I had Pittman. This is the wide receiver for Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Pittman and Eckler for Joe Burrow. I got Cooper Kupp.
That's how bad your team is.
I got Cooper Kupp for Nico Collins. I got something crazy. It was just like all bench, like 2 players, just not even number 1s, just number 2s on each team, and for like hilarious. Joe Burrow.
What's funny to me are those are the type of trades you historically send.
Yeah,
like you send horrible trades like that, so you're getting them.
Nah, man. I'd like trading. I just can't give up Joe Burrow. He's my only good player. Yeah. And then I realized on my QQ.
Yeah, because Caleb is not good enough to.
Bro, I realized on my QQ that while the draft was going, I between innings when I was playing softball, I looked at my queue, and I had so many Bears players on there, so I had to start removing them because I found basically my whole team is NFC North. Basically,
Yeah, your team is something. You're gonna have a fun season, my guy.
I haven't done any mock drafts. I haven't done any research really on the NFL other than like big headlines. I haven't like I'm pretty much all into baseball right now. Go Cubs, baby. But that's about it. And that UFC and boxing.
Yeah.
But and then before that, I mean, we went out to California to go see you guys, and then after that, we went to like a big family reunion, and then we went to Nashville, and it's just been fucking crazy. So finally, it feels pretty good to kind of settle down and get ready for football.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm so ready for football. I'm gonna throw up another picture.
Oh, damn, you got a little slideshow going.
Hey, bro, I came ready, man. I came ready.
Okay, new season. Ryan,
this Ryan from his game today.
He looks like he's playing for Northwestern. It's in college out here.
Yeah. No, I know what Northwestern is.
Oh,
that's their colors: purple, black, and white. Rancho Cucamonga Cougars.
What
JV season?
What position does he play?
So last year he was linebacker, and mid-season they kind of moved him into a hybrid, and he was playing a DB and a linebacker type role, and they call that Trojan or Bandit is the position that they specifically call them in their defense. Wow. And he's playing that, but it's more of a DB than anything, and he's enjoying it.
I'm glad that he's enjoying it. I hope he does well, but my man couldn't even guard me on the beach.
Hey, bro.
We were playing one-on-one. I had Nick throwing a tennis ball to us. Nick, my man, you need a better arm. You can't throw for shit.
Ah, man, you're just too slow to catch up to my passes.
You have a noodle for an arm.
You were just too slow to catch up to my passes. I was throwing dimes, but you weren't there. That's it.
Bro, I was all over it. I was trying to catch up to it.
I threw like 2 balls perfectly to you.
Yo, pause, brother.
As well.
Yo, you be saying this sus.
Pause. My bad.
Bro, 10 minutes into the podcast, you already saying sus shit.
Nah, Ryan will eat you up on the actual football field.
Nah, I hope he does well. I wish I would see him. My niece is playing flag football.
Oh, I saw that. I saw a post.
Girls flag football is fucking going crazy out here. Just like wrestling.
Man.
Wrestling teams for girls. Like when I was in high school, we had one girl wrestler on our team, and it'd be rare to ever see another girl on like opposing match or team. And now they have like their own separate girls wrestling teams. They have their own girls separate flag football. And my niece, I mean, you know, my niece has that tenacity for it too. She has that anger in her. She gets a little crazy.
That's your sister.
Yeah. Shout out to my sister for that. Yeah, for sure. And then a shout out to my dad for that one.
Yeah, right. No, that's dope, man. I love that. Man, that's one of the things I love baseball, right? Like, because my son plays, as you know, he plays baseball and football, but just football gives a little bit something different watching it and just being involved and watching your kid go out there and just, you know, the tackles and hitting somebody and just, it's just a different vibe than you get from being a baseball fan. Don't get me wrong, I love baseball. I love watching him play baseball. Yeah. But watching him play football just gets me excited. Like, I love this part of the season. That's like, man, there's nothing. Yeah. I can't wait for you to experience this, hopefully, with Luca as
I'm already in, man. He's trying to fucking spear me every time I walk in the fucking door. The kid, as soon as I walk in the door, the kid wants to just wrestle. He goes straight for the nuts, too. He's trying to just, because he's that height, so he's just punching me. Bro, calm down.
I was going to say, you know, son like father, but, you know, I don't want to disrespect Luca that way with saying he goes for the nuts like you.
No, I'm excited to see him do some sports when he gets a little older. And I do miss watching my oldest daughter play soccer. She stopped playing soccer this past year, club, but she'll try out for high school soccer club, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, every time I go play softball, I see kids practicing and stuff, and it reminds me of going to the games. And there are times in games, multiple games, where she had that like tenacity and that viciousness to her to get that, go after the ball, get payback on whoever it is that pushed her, whatever it is. But yeah, I'm sure it's totally different with a kid playing football.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I worry about the football is just obviously concussions or like something to that effect. Because one of my buddies, Jason, back in high school, we were playing in, I think it was like a JV game or sophomore. I can't remember what year it was, but we were playing, and he was playing running back, and he had gotten hit pretty hard where the ambulance had to come out and stuff like that. It got pretty scary. So I was like, at that time, I didn't realize how like the position of the POV of like a parent viewing that
Yeah.
versus like being the actual player or kid. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Hopefully
it's
that never
scary.
happens, but it's just one of those risks, I guess.
It's definitely scary. Ryan's definitely had bumps and bruises. He's battling an ankle injury right now. He got rolled a little bit. He's had a concussion, which that was obviously a little scary to go through. But I don't know. I'm really putting that in his end. Like if he comes to me and says, "Dad, I can't do this no more," unless it comes in a situation where I have to protect him from himself, but it hasn't anything like that come up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely. Honestly, you just can't think about that stuff. You can't, because if you focus on those things and worry about those things too much, like
Just a
'cause
what if.
you can't prevent it.
Yeah.
You can't stop it. You can't. The what ifs are always there. I mean, a kid
Right.
can get a concussion running in the park.
Yeah.
You can get a concussion walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? How many different ways people can get hurt from stupid things? It's just some things are just inevitable. And so I don't know. I guess that's my perspective on it. It's like I can't prevent something that I have no control over. So why focus energy where it's not necessary?
Yeah. No, I get that. I mean, that's just in life too.
Yeah.
Just what ifs with anything. But yeah, I totally get that. What does he play in the winter? Does
I
he do
mean,
anything?
technically he's upcoming. This is shifting into winter, but he played track last year, and then yeah, there's different things that he'll do.
And track is
He's also playing winter ball in between. There's also
they play outside in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's totally different. You can't play out here in the winter. I mean, fucking come February, January, it's fucking -10, wind chill of fucking -20, freezing your balls off. So I do kind of wish we were in a different state for that reason. You just get more playing time, more practice.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely practicing at that time. Spring season for like baseball doesn't start until probably March, but they still practice leading up to that.
They have big sports domes around here now. I mean, there's more popping up, big facilities like for indoor soccer and stuff like that. But I don't know of a football one. They're building a indoor golf, 9-hole golf range out here. 9-hole golf course within a dome out here too. It's pretty dope.
Okay.
They started installing. There's one course that I know of around here that has lights for golf, so you can play at night, which is pretty dope. I've never done it, but I've always wanted to because I know they have them out on the West Coast in Arizona and like Vegas and stuff because it's so fucking hot to play in the day.
Yeah,
dude. One time I was in Arizona for a bachelor party. We went to, of course, we were having fun the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Went to fucking play golf the next day. It's like 11 o'clock tee time or 10 o'clock tee time. By the time the ninth hole comes around, dude, I was dead. I think the course was amazing. Probably one of the best courses I've ever played on. But I was dead. I just couldn't do it. I just had to sit in the car and just rehydrate.
Yeah, it's way too hot. It reminds me of the time, and you're going to say you golfed, but I golfed in Mexico with my uncle and my grandpa. And by the ninth hole, we were in Mazatlan, and it's pretty low down there towards the equator. So it was just super hot. And we were literally drenched in sweat. We quit. We had to stop. We couldn't go any longer. Like we probably would have been dehydrated or just had.
Isn't there a thing called sun poisoning or some shit like that? Or
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had that shit. Because all I had was like beer and crackers.
Sounds about right. Sounds about your diet. Not.
All right. So, any big like news headlines that you're looking into for the 2026 season? Like anything? Who do you think's coming up? Who do you think is going to be the Super Bowl champion?
Oh, we're gonna just jump right into Super Bowl predictions like that.
Super Bowl predictions, and we'll backtrack.
That's hard. That's hard. I don't know. This year is a little interesting. I think there's some good teams, some teams that are they going to be able to reproduce what they did last year? Who's going to take steps forward? Who's going to take? I'm a little on the fence. I don't know.
All right. Well, it's going to be the Bears and the Bills in the championship.
And let's be realistic. Like, come on.
All right. Let me. I guess that is kind of a tough question to ask, but my heart says the Bears. Realistically, I mean, do you think the Bills took a step back this offseason? I don't.
So here's the thing. I don't know how good the Bills defense is, and I don't know what they made with regards to some changes to say one way or the other. Like I could go down the list and tell you which teams I think are going to win their divisions, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll give you.
Should we park this question for next week?
Maybe I think we should. I think it's a little too hard to say right now. It's a little up in the air. I mean, if you wanted me to dead ass give you answers right now of teams that I think, like, if I was going to truly pick some teams, I think I'd say my gut wants to tell me, although I don't think they will because their defense isn't up to it. Like, I feel like the Bengals are going to have a good season. I think that if they can make a run, but it's all on their defense. Their defense has to play well enough to keep them in games. Their defense does that. I think the Bengals are, somebody to mess with. If I was going to pick somebody in the NFC, I mean, honestly, the NFC it looks weak to me. The NFC is weak to me this season.
I think the AFC is superior than the NFC this year.
Yeah, I feel like the NFC took a step back where the AFC just has that many stronger teams.
Although the NFC, as much as you hate them, the Eagles. I mean,
I'd say that the Eagles are the team to beat. They're probably the team to beat. The Commanders are going to give them a run, but the Eagles are the team to beat, sadly. And the Packers probably are, with some of the things they're doing, they're going to be a quality team this year as well.
As of today, ESPN has these teams at the top. Eagles, and this is in order. The Eagles, Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, Lions, Packers, and Commanders. Mm-hmm. I think the Chiefs are going to take a step backwards this year.
I agree.
I think the Ravens there's a bubble team, man. They do well, but then come playoffs, something always happens. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Bills, again, I think they're pretty. I think they'll be in the Super Bowl. Lions and Packers, I hope both quarterbacks get an ACL tear. I'm sorry, but fuck them.
And you wishing injuries on
Commanders.
Crazy.
Commanders, they just traded, what's his name?
Brian Robinson. Yeah, but he's not that great.
Who's their running back now?
I know they have a
Ja'Cory Crossett-Merritt.
He's the rookie. So he's a rookie that they're really high on, but there's also another one.
Austin Eckler and Jeremy.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah,
Okay.
Eckler is still on the team. So I'm pretty sure Eckler will be the starter, but I mean, in all likelihood, that rookie is going to be end up being their go-to after a few weeks, I'm sure.
And Terry McLaurin just got paid.
He did.
Yeah, he just got fucking paid.
He was his number one receiver. They needed to pay him. I mean, they're not paying a whole lot of people on that team. They got a rookie quarterback on a rookie contract. I mean, why not? They have money to throw around. Pay a few players, and then go fucking get you something. Like, you haven't won a Super Bowl. Go fucking get you a Super Bowl. Pay your players. Go get it. Go get it done.
In the last 6 years since he's been in the league, he's reached over 1,000 yards. The first year that he was in the league, he got 919 yards.
With different QBs.
Right. Yeah.
With multiple different QBs. Like, he's just been a consistent wide receiver. He gets open.
Who was his QB? Who was the QB in 2019? I'm curious. The Commanders.
But yeah, no, I completely agree with that. It's going to be out of the teams. It's going to be the Eagles, the Commanders, the Packers, or the Lions that go to the Super Bowl. In my opinion, it's going to be one of those teams. I may be discounting the Tampa Bay Bucks a little bit. They could surprise everybody,
but
but
always got injuries.
Yes, they do. But honestly, it's on Baker Mayfield. Is Baker Mayfield going to play like he did last year?
I'm a Baker Mayfield fan. I like him.
I think he's solid. He does his job. I think that Bucky Irving probably is going to have a pretty decent season. They're going to give him the reins as the running back position this year. Godwin is out hurt. Evans is just like McLaurin. He's been doing it longer too. Like, they're quiet. They just do their thing every single year. They're consistent.
Yeah.
But they also have a rookie, and I'm going to butcher his name. It's like Emegba Ibuki or something like that. Like, that's probably completely wrong. But it's a rookie wide receiver, and he's going to be hot in the beginning of the year, especially because Godwin's going to be out and he's going to be starting. Watch out! Watch that name. He's going to have a solid season. So it'll be interesting. I 100% think they're going to win that division, but I do think the Falcons give them a run potentially. But they'll fall off because I just don't think the Falcons have a great defense.
They'll be up by 24-3 and then lose.
Yeah,
or 28-3, whatever it was. In 2019, Commanders QB was Dwayne Haskins, who ultimately died by getting hit by a dump truck in 2022.
Yeah,
that was crazy. He passed away in 24. Man, that's sad.
Damn. So young. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. I just got a couple questions here. Let me see which one I want to ask. Yeah.
I got the trolley ones out the way, so I'm not sure these.
No. I actually had one. I had one last one right now. Which fan base do you think is least excited about the NFL season?
Fan base least excited. Oh shit. The New York Giants.
No, you can't say that after today's news.
The New York Giants?
Dude, I'd rather be a Giants fan than a Cowboys fan right now.
Cowboys fans most of them are too loyal. It's not the Cowboys.
All right.
Oh, you know what? I take it back. And maybe the Cleveland Browns, because they're just trash too.
Yeah. What's his name still on the team? Deshaun Watson?
No. No, he's not. Pretty sure. They got Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's their starting QB.
Dude, Joe Flacco's been in the league for a minute, man. That guy's...
They got Joe Flacco and then 2 rookie quarterbacks that they are not starting.
They have Jameis Winston. Oh, Deshaun Watson's still on the roster, I think.
No, he's not. He definitely didn't make the 53-man roster. Shedeur Sanders is on that roster.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, Deshaun
They also drafted that other rookie quarterback out of Oregon. but I don't know if they left him on the 53-man roster.
According to Wikipedia, Deshaun Watson's still on the Browns, but he's on the reserve pup list. But on
physically unable to play. Yeah,
on ESPN, he's not showing on there. Oh yes, he is. Okay, yeah, he's on there. Injured reserve out. Yeah. I mean, if the rookie don't take over, I think it's going to be. I think Shador will get called up to play.
I mean, we'll see. Right now, he's the third string QB. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but there'll be so much pressure. I mean, they've drafted him because of the tickets that he's going to sell.
Yeah, but it just depends. If they're horrible, then why not let him play? Like, if they're playing bad and Joe Flacco's not doing anything, and Shador can make some exciting plays throughout the game, but still do and play bad in the rest of it, yeah, they're going to throw him in there. But I don't know. I think Joe Flacco will do enough to keep his job for a while.
All right. If you had to give a record for the Cowboys, what do you think it's going to be?
Oh, shit. 9-8.
I was in my head. I wasn't thinking about what you said. I was calculating. I was
Whether
to
how
make
many
sure it was
games?
17. It totaled to 17 games.
Yeah, I'd say 9-8.
I'm gonna go under on that one. They're not gonna win 9 games.
They're gonna win 9 games. They have a stacked offense. Like, I think you're discounting what they are able to do on offense.
What do you think about that rookie running back?
The one you sniped from me in the last round where I was pissed, and you didn't even take it.
That was in my QQ.
Stop calling it a QQ, Kiki. Like, shut the fuck. Yeah, that one pissed me off because I wanted him on my bench. I think Jaden Blue will end up being the starter at some point in the season.
Is that who I drafted? Yeah, right.
Yes. Yes.
Just want to rub it.
Didn't even know his name.
Just want to rub it in.
You're gonna end up dropping him. No. You're gonna drop him for somebody else when you on the waiver wire.
Buddy, trust me when I tell you this. I have plenty of players to drop. I have plenty of players to drop. I will keep him.
You won't drop him. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. You will keep him just out of spite because you're a dickhead, and then you'll probably throw me some stupid trade and say, "Hey, you want Jaden Blue? I got him on my bench, and let me get Josh Allen, your QB, or some shit like that," because that's the type of trade that she'll throw me. Yeah, 9-8. I think that they it's not going to be playoff worthy, but
yeah. I was looking at Cowboys Bears when the Cowboys come to Chicago. Dude, those tickets are so expensive, man. So expensive. It's crazy how expensive they are.
Like $500 at least.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's for nosebleeds. And they go to the 400 section, the Bears. I mean, it's not as big as the Cowboys, but back to Micah. It'd be interesting to see how Micah plays in the snow versus being in the dome all the time.
They don't have a dome. I mean, they can close it, but they have it open majority of the time.
The Cowboys, I'm talking about.
Yes, the Cowboys. They're not a dome.
But they have okay. Well, then no snow. I mean, snow in general.
I mean, that'll be later in the season.
Super cold.
That'll be later in the season, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm curious how bad he's gonna wreck us in week 4 when now Green Bay comes to play us. That's what I'm like. Now he's gonna, damn well, even if he doesn't play his first 2 games because he's ramping up, he's playing us, and he will he's literally gonna rip Dak's head off.
Yeah. It was like when Julius Peppers came to the Bears and they played North Carolina. He went off. And Khalil Mack, when he played against the Raiders, he went off. For the Bears, I think we're either going. I think my brain wants to tell me 11-6, but my heart says like 12-5.
Well, your brain is shot and your heart is wrong. They're going 10-7.
No.
10-7.
All right. We'll mark this. I bet you $50 the Cowboys go under. You're 9-8.
No, I'm not betting anything on the Cowboys.
And you can bet 50.
Take that.
You bet 50 on the under on me.
Pass. I'd rather find something better to bet on that. I'm not betting shit on the Cowboys. I am not. I'm not. Everything's new on the Cowboys. Like, well, I mean, technically it's the same offense and players, but like different coaching. I don't know who the hell. I don't know shit about Schottenheimer. We have Eberflus as a defensive coordinator. Granted, he's had good defenses, but I don't trust anything right now. So yeah, not taking that bet.
Do you have confidence in Dak Prescott to be able to carry? Not carry, but like, obviously people are going to be able to score on the Cowboys, not just with Michael Parsons, but last year you guys didn't really have that great of a defense. But do you think he'll be able to keep up with the scoring or the offense? I guess
they are going to put up points. They're going to put up points. Will it be enough? No, they probably. That's why I said 9-8. They're going to be basically a little bit over a 500 team, if that. But yeah,
Mike McCarthy's still a coach, right?
No, I just said Schottenheimer.
Oh, Schottenheimer, yeah, right.
Mike McCarthy's gone.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I never liked Mike. Never liked him.
Yeah, because he runs an old school offense. He's very old school. But the thing is that offense is like still in play technically. I don't know how the play calling is going to be with Schottenheimer when it's technically his offense, or if they're going to mix it up at all. But either way, I mean, you have CeeDee Lamb and Pickens, and they're going to light up the scoreboard this year. They're going to do well. Both of those wide receivers are going to go for 1,200 yards.
Who's the tight end again? Jason Witten?
Jason Witten? That's how little Tony knows about football, guys. He's talking about Jason Witten, who's literally out for the Hall of Fame now because he's been retired for so long. It's Gavin Escobar.
I'm just playing with you. I'm just fucking with you.
Gavin Escobar? It's Gavin something. I forget the hell.
I'm excited.
Definitely not Jason.
I'm excited to see DJ Moore and Odunze, whatever you pronounce your name. I'm sorry, brother. Whatever, Odunze. I'm excited to see how they do. The draft the wide receiver they drafted as well. DJ Swift. Hopefully he can. I don't know. I was expecting more, but I mean he's an older running back too. He's been in the league for a while, so I don't know. We'll see. I am excited to see those three, the quarterback and the two wide receivers. Let me see. Obviously, monsters of Midway, our defense. Hopefully it holds up. Fucking God, I just want to slam my head against the wall. I'm just ready for fucking football. I can't wait. We play Monday night. You guys play Thursday. We open up we open up Monday night.
I'm gonna go put my son's helmet on and just slam it up against the wall.
I am curious to see how much of a gap we can close in on between we've always been like the bottom tier of the our division. So hopefully we can get to top 2, top 1. Hopefully this year we'll see how much we can close in on the Lions. Ben Johnson coaching against the Lions this year. We'll see. Excited.
It's going to be revenge games for the Lions. They're going to be determined to say, sorry, Ben Johnson, we didn't need you. And the Lions could be very good this year, too. I think they take a step back from what they did last year. But
we play them our second week at Lions.
Yeah, you guys, that's an L.
And then our last game, or no.
Who's your first game?
Minnesota, Monday night.
You guys are going to start 1-2.
1-2. Damn. Who we losing? Who we losing to?
You're beating Minnesota. You're losing to the Lions, and you're losing to the Cowboys.
Stop it. Stop it.
Go 1-2, brother.
I do like the Minnesota. They picked up Adam Thielen. He came back from North Carolina. He didn't really do much, but he came back. He's a little good little slot receiver.
The only reason Adam Thielen may start decent is because, you're notorious for remembering and liking older players. Like, nothing about
I'm just an old dog,
younger
brother. Just an
and
old dog in
younger
a new world,
players
brother.
outcoming. These
No
guys
soul.
stuck on Adam Thielen. Get out of here. That's Jordan Addison's team and what's his
Justin
name?
Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson's team,
No,
bro.
of course. But I'm saying, look at
Adam Thielen is gonna do nothing.
It's just like what's his name that went back to the Chargers this year. I mean, I think he's only out for 1 year. I think he's probably gonna retire as a Charger, but
the one that left you guys, Keenan Allen.
Yeah, Keenan Allen.
That's Lad McConkey's team, and not Oversham, but Marion Hampton.
Oh, pulling the names out the back pocket. Okay,
that's rookie running back,
brother. You could.
He's gonna be a dog.
You could have gave me 100 chances to figure out that name. I would have never said that.
Marion Hampton, rookie running back, starting for the Los Angeles Chargers. Remember that name? He's a beast this year.
All right. Anything else you want to say about the Packers and the Cowboys trade? I mean, personally, I'm sorry, I did ask you if you have any thoughts, so let me give it to you again. Any thoughts, any last thoughts that you have in regards to this whole situation?
So I'll say this. I hate the trade as it is because Jerry messed up what should have never gone to this point. However, because of where it is and what was happening, I think it was smart for them to make the trade because Micah was not coming back, and it was going to be the cat and mouse game again next year because he wasn't going to sign a contract at this point. Just wasn't. And even if they put the tag on him next year, it was just going to be year after year bullshit. So I think it was smart for them to say, you know what? This is where we're at. This is what we have to do. Let's get probably the best that we're going to get offered at this point. And that's what they did. I still don't like it. I blame Jerry 100%, and Jerry's an idiot. And, I want to trade Jerry, but
I feel like they got the short end of the stick. I feel like they could have got more for him.
Oh, you don't think that they put feelers out there just to see what people offered? You don't think that?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, I knew about this potential trade from the Packers because it had already been leaked. I'm telling you, it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago that I saw this, not the exact trade. It was 2 first rounders. It didn't have the exact player, but it was 2 first rounders that were dangled. So this was already like something that was out there. They've been entertaining and listening to different offers. They've heard them. I guarantee this was probably the best that was offered.
I don't know. I can't believe that. There are teams that don't like to trade with other teams. I feel like they could have gotten some more if he would have put his guard, if he would have not been so stubborn, but that's just my thought. I don't know.
And you have to remember, it's not just about what they give. It's them being willing to pay him at the same time. That's the factor I think you're missing. Not only did they have to give all that up, they had to pay this man $47 million a year. So teams that may have been able to give up the capital doesn't mean they had the money to pay him at the same time. So it's those are factors, and 120 plus million guaranteed in the contract. Like, this is not a simple contract. Like, that is a fat contract.
Yeah.
And good teams that maybe it'll put them over, teams on the bubble, they may not have had that money to give to him.
That's true. All right. Well, me personally, about this whole trade, I like to see the demise of Cowboys in general, so I'm happy in that aspect.
Blah blah blah.
But when you get the headline, Micah Parsons traded, and then you read the details to the Packers, and I'm like, motherfucker. So,
Go Pack, go.
yeah, fuck you.
Go Pack, go.
Fuck you.
Jordan Love over Caleb Williams. Let's go. That's for all my Packer fans out there. Jordan Love over Caleb Williams.
I don't have Packer fans that listen to this. Sorry. If you're a Packer fan, you're a loser.
I'm gonna send it to Kirby.
He would be the one to talk shit to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into the super contest. So again, we're in this for the whole season. Every week we pick 5 teams against the spread, and whether they cover, or they're gonna, take or if we're taking the points, or they're gonna cover the points, and kind of go from there. We kind of take our bias out of it, but it's kind of hard at the same time. This year, it'll probably be a lot easier for me to pick against the Cowboys, just because they're gonna suck. But it is what it is. Let's get to it. All right, so opening night, baby, Thursday. Man, I can't wait. Cowboys versus Eagles. Eagles are -7 in Philadelphia. With all the news and everything.
Pass. I'm not betting on the game. You just kiss my ass. Just go.
Oh, and let me backtrack. Actually, me and Cruz, we decide on 3 that we like, and then we try to do 5 that we both like. But there are times where we don't like each other's picks, so we both get our own separate pick, and the other person can either try to talk them out of it or whatever the case may be. But ultimately, it's that person's pick. So, all right.
More specifically, when people want to be trolly like Tony and pick against the Cowboys, regardless. So then I'll pick against the Bears just to be an asshole. Then we ruin our picks for the week.
Yeah, now we ruin our score. All right, Kansas City at Chargers. Kansas City -3. These are so tough to. That's on a Friday too. I just realized that.
I think week 1 through 3 are the hardest to pick, right? Because week 1, there's a lot of unknowns, and it's kind of just going on gut and what they did last year, which isn't always the case. Week 1, they could be rough, they could slow start, whatever. And then week 2, you make adjustments based on week 1, but then the team that played bad, that you think is going to stay bad, plays out of their minds in week 2 and then wins. So it's so hard in the first few weeks.
Yeah. Miami at Colts. Colts -1.5. Tyreek Hill playing?
I don't know. I think so. I think so. I think
he is back at
practice.
Everything looks great for a headline. Everything looks great for Tyreek Hill playing week 1. So I guess we can assume that he's playing. Steelers at Jets. Steelers -3.
That's a garbage bowl.
Trash bowl. Giants.
Yeah, I mean you got Rodgers coming back for the Steelers, and he just looks like absolutely trash, just like he did last year. I think Rodgers ends up getting sat like by game 4 because he's just.
But it could be a revenge game. He's playing against the Jets.
Nah, I feel like the Jets are going to come out with some crazy run package and just run all over the Steelers.
Is Devontae Adams still with the Jets?
No, Devontae Adams is with the Rams.
Oh,
pull it together, Tony.
I gotta fucking. Oh shit! All right. Giants at Commanders. Commanders -6.
I'd take the Commanders there all day. The Giants are going to be trash.
Same.
They're going with Russell Wilson at QB over there, and they got Malik Neighbors, but Giants are trash.
Tampa Bay at Falcons. Tampa Bay -2. It's kind of it's hard. I think personally that's a hard game to pick because you don't know what the Falcons are going to look like.
Yeah, and I think the Falcons are going to be better. They're finally giving the ball full time to Penix. They got Bijan Robinson at running back. They got what's his name?
Drake London.
Drake London. Yeah, the problem is the Falcons don't have a great defense, so I don't know if they're going to be able to stop anybody. So we'll see.
Cardinals at Saints. Cardinals -6.5. I think the Saints are going to win like 2 games this year.
Yeah, the Saints are pretty bad. They are not great.
Bengals at Browns. Bengals -6. I think I'd take Bengals on that pretty comfortably.
Yeah, I agree. I like the Bengals there.
Okay. Panthers at Jags. Jaguars -3. Don't want anything to do with that game.
It's going to be an interesting game. I'm looking forward to seeing some things in that game. I like the Panthers rookie wide receiver. He was drafted in the top 10, I think, like number 6. I think he's going to have a pretty good season. I'll butcher his name, so I'm not going to say it. I think the last name is like Millen, but I can't say the first name. And then you got Travis Hit. Is it Travis? What is it? No, the Colorado kid that goes both ways, like you.
That's hilarious.
He's on there.
Travian Sanders? No, that's no. Jalen Cook, Cocker, Xavier Legit.
What? Are you reading names? Is that what you're doing right now?
It's Harry McLennan.
The kid out of Colorado. Oh my god.
For the Jags or for the Panthers?
Hunter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Travis Hunter.
I'm looking at the wrong team. Oh, Travis Hunter. Got the fucking team. All right, yeah, Travis Hunter.
I think you just wanted to say the last name Cocker, didn't you?
That's actually I don't know.
It's a great last name.
He's not going to be able to play every single down on defense and every single offensive play, obviously, but it is very interesting to see that actually happen now. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. But
absolutely, yeah, that'll be an interesting game. But 2 not so great teams. But I think they're gonna be a fun one to probably watch. Just some things that are gonna happen.
Raiders at Patriots. Patriots -3. Don't want any part of that game. You like it? You like something in there?
No, not necessarily. I don't know.
You groaned.
Yeah.
Or you moaned.
That's a hard one. I just don't know. I think the Raiders actually take that, but I'm going to leave it be because I just don't know how good the Patriots defense is.
Dude, I'm looking at Ticketmaster right now. For this ticket, it's as the lowest ticket price is $230 for New England. It's fucking nuts. I mean,
New England fans are they're loyal. They show out.
Titans at Broncos. Broncos -8.5.
That's a pretty sturdy line.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
It's a pretty sturdy line. I definitely think the Broncos win the game, but 8.5. I mean, the Titans have a rookie QB starting in Cam Ward. They have Pollard coming back at wide receiver. At running back.
Tyler Lockett, Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, that's probably going to be Calvin Ridley as number 1, and he's just not a number 1 to me. So I don't know. I mean, I definitely think Broncos won that, but 8.5 is
He's not the Calvin Ridley of Atlanta.
Right.
49ers at Seahawks. 49ers -2. I think I like 49ers. I mean, what's the Seahawks got going?
Yeah, I like the Niners.
What does Seattle have going on their depth chart? That's
not a lot. They picked up Cooper Kupp. They got Sam Darnold at QB. But
Jackson Smith Njigba is a baller. He's a baller.
Njigba. Yeah,
he reminds me of me when I'm out there playing that Turkey Bowl.
Okay.
Cooper Kupp. Now another slot receiver.
Yeah, they got a good running back over there too. I don't know. It'll be interesting, but I think the Niners.
Okay.
Take that.
Let's do that then. Some of the same. Texans at Rams. Rams -2.5.
I don't know if Stafford is back at QB or not. I know, dude, Houston's gonna have a really good defense this year. And it'll be interesting how the Texans play.
Yeah.
I could definitely see the Texans winning that, especially if Matt Stafford's not playing.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know.
Lions at Packers. Packers minus 2.5.
When was that line updated last? Does it say?
No, but being that it's a sports website, I mean,
Probably updated immediately.
yeah, it's most up to date.
Interesting.
I can look at. Let me see. Odd Shark.
Is it at Green Bay or is it?
It's at Green Bay.
Yeah, that's a factor too. But
yeah,
Jordan.
Other sports books have it at minus 2.5 as well.
You know what? I think I might agree. I think that the Packers might take that. It's going to be a good game, though. I think that's going to be a back and forth game, and it's going to come down to a turnover that makes a difference. So we'll see.
Jared Goff, Jimmy. They didn't really lose anybody on. Oh, wait. No, yeah, they didn't really lose anybody on the offense.
No, not really. I think their offensive line, maybe they might have had a few. But yeah, they brought back Laporta. Gibbs is taking over there. I don't think they're going to give as many touches to anybody else.
They'll give David Montgomery the goal line touches.
I don't even think he's going to get those this year as much. I think he's just going to spell them here and there on like in maybe second quarter, late second quarter type of thing. But I think Gibbs is going to be. They're going to unleash Gibbs this year. I think Gibbs has a really big season.
Okay.
Got Josh Jacobs with the Packers. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I don't know if I can confidently pick one, but it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I can't either. Ravens at Bills. It's gonna be a great game. Sunday Night Football. Bills minus 1. I mean, just because they're at home, I'd probably pick the Bills, but I mean, definitely see the Ravens winning this for sure.
The Ravens notoriously start slow. But yeah, that's going to be a great game period. The problem is this matchup is happening way too early. Like, I hate when they have really good matchups like this too early because the teams are just
figuring themselves out. But then those losses fucking matter at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And then the very last one, Vikings at Bears. Vikings minus 1.5.
I think it's going to be a good game too. I think that the Vikings have a very good offense, but it all depends on how JJ McCarthy is going to execute the offense. And then the Bears, who have obviously a new offensive coordinator. There is a new second-year QB, so it's going to be interesting too. That's going to be a good game. It's going to be a close one too.
Well, I'm taking the Bears in that one, but of course.
Obviously, you're taking the Bears, but yeah.
So, all right. So to summarize what we got going on so far, we have Commanders minus 6, Bengals minus 6, and 49ers minus 2. So we both have our own selection. And mine's going to be pretty easy right here. And I'm sorry.
Instead of taking the Bears, you're going to pick against the Cowboys just to spite me. So you have more.
I'm going off the news. I'm going off everything that's happening so far. And the Eagles are going to be showing their Super Bowl championship ring in front of the Cowboys at home. The craziness of the fans. It's going to be a lot. So I don't think the Cowboys will be able to keep up. So I'm going to take the Eagles minus 7.
Jalen Hurts is gonna break his ankle. You can wish Hurt. Oh God, I'm telling you, Jalen.
Brother, you barely need a quarterback to hand it off to Saquon. You can direct snap it to Saquon.
Saquon's not gonna have a good season this year.
Okay.
Saquon will not be a top 5 running back this season.
Clip it.
Flip it. Ship it. Saquon will not be a top 5 running back this season.
Clip it. All right. So who's your pick?
Since you did that shit,
we can start it out. We just said we were going to try to do that, but I'm honestly doing it just because of my reasons.
Yeah, you're full of shit.
The offense and the defense.
This is Tony's excuse, but he's full of shit. He's just using that as the reason why he's making the pick, but in all reality, he's making the pick just to pick against the Cowboys. That's right. I'm a Bronco fan. Scroll down.
Buccaneers, Falcons, Panthers.
Are we picking all favorites?
We are. God damn it. I hate when that happens. Yes, we are. Cardinals, Saints, Panthers, Jags. But like you said, we're going off of last year's, and it's not always, it doesn't always work out like that. 8.5 for the Titans at Broncos. The 2.5 against the Rams, against Texans and Rams, Lions, Packers.
Give me the Texans as the
plus 2.5.
Plus 2.5. Give me the Texans.
Okay.
I was going to pick the Bears, but I saw the Texans at 2.5. I'm taking that.
Okay. So 5 picks for the first week of our second super contest is Commanders -6, Bengals -6, San Francisco -2, Eagles -7, and Texans plus 2.5. And I would like to put this caveat out there. If the lines do change, which they always do, and we like a number, maybe it goes a little too high, it goes a little too low, we can change our picks until game time. So next week you're following us and you realize that we might have changed the teams. That's the reason why. So as of right this second, these are our picks.
Yeah, because you never know if there's going to be a major injury or something happens that he changes the line or whatever.
Yep. All right. Well, fuck. I think that's our first episode of season 2.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a fun season. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to crushing you in fantasy football, per usual. Tony is going to receive the Sacco Award this year. He will be in 12th place. Mark my words.
Dude, I'm going to be honest. You've asked me this past season, and I've got asked by multiple other people to join fantasy football leagues, and I'm almost my attention is just not there anymore. It's just not exciting to me anymore.
Dude, your attention is that of you and Luca have the same attention.
What's exciting is like a 10-team parlay or 5-team parlay or like even a 3-team parlay. Fuck it, I don't care. But
yeah, but you have to know what's up and follow in order to.
No, I will for sure. I mean, they could hire me at ESPN. I'd be a head analyst right now.
You just you gotta put in the work, my boy. You gotta follow along. And
no, I mean,
you say that you want to follow college and pick a college team, but yet
I'm just waiting for my daughter. I'm waiting for my daughter to go to college, and that's gonna be my day 1 team.
Have you picked the college team?
Oh, I got a couple. Depends on what day it is.
No. Pick a college team for this season. This is we're throwing it in the very end. Pick a college team. Pick one out of your couple. You can't just go, oh, I'm going to Alabama because they're top. Oh, I'm going with this because they're. Come on.
Honestly, I probably would say LSU.
Okay.
The only reason why is because I have family there.
I like LSU.
I haven't been to LSU, but I've been.
LSU is returning their quarterback. He's the 4th-year quarterback. He could have been in the draft last year easily. Maybe a top. He could have went first round, second round easy. He's a good QB. They always have great wide receivers.
They say it's harder to make friends as you're an adult. That's how I feel about college football. It's hard for me to pick a team because I don't feel like I'm true. I don't know when I wasn't a Bears fan. I almost said Cowboys. I don't know when I was a Bears fan or a Bulls fan or a Cubs fan or a Blackhawks fan. I just don't know. I can't remember when I was never that. So for me to be like, just pick a team, it's just kind of, I don't know. And again, I pick LSU because I have family there. Miami, I'd pick Miami just because of Ricky Williams back in the day when I was playing college football on Sega Genesis, or not Sega Genesis, Dreamcast.
That Miami team was fire. That one, yeah.
Oregon, I like Oregon because you can either say Oregon or Oregon, and they have Nike outfits, so I like
I
that.
hate the way you say Oregon. It sounds like you're saying origami or something. Like I hate.
And I like Texas Longhorns, baby. Let's go.
Arch Manning. You have some good players over there too.
That's one of the colleges I hope my daughter goes to if she wants to go that far, but we'll see.
I'm rooting for USC. I'm the same way. I've never been in a college.
See USC basketball. Now, college basketball is totally different. I got college basketball teams, but football it's just tough. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel you. The funny part is, I feel like in a lot of ways, college football fans are more dedicated and go harder at some points than NFL fans are.
Right. Do you have to be a alumni to be a college? Like the people that go super hard for their teams, do you have to be alumni? I don't know.
Oh, I don't think so.
I mean, it's not a rule, obviously, but like,
I don't think so. I see, but the part is I think why people went so hard for college back in the day is because
why people or white people?
Why?
You said white people.
No, I think white people went so hard for. Now you're making me question if I said it. White people, no. Why people or fans of college football were so hard in it is because those were players playing all out for nothing other than playing football, right?
Yeah.
They weren't getting paid.
There's no NIL.
Right. Like they picked a school and
officially there was no NIL.
They worked their asses off and played their hearts out for that college. It was all about it was just different. And now money is building teams. Like there's kids making more money. I shouldn't say kids because they're not kids. They're some are, but they're making more money than players in the NFL are on rookie contracts.
Yeah. For sure.
And that's wild to me. Like that should not be the case, but it is.
Right. And then you get players sitting out in like bowl games because they're, preparing for the NFL draft. And it's like, well, were you there for the school or where's your motivation? I don't know. I mean, but then again, if I'm the player, I'm preserving my body, I'm trying to mitigate being injured because of the big picture of going to the NFL. So I understand that. But yeah. Once the money came into play, even with the college basketball, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Same shit.
It's definitely changing college sports. But I also get it. And I also am for those players reaping, the reward of the work that they're putting in. Because those colleges, I mean, I've said this before, I think college is one of the biggest businesses in the world. Like those colleges are just
you're there just network. You're literally there just network. I mean, and learn how to think. But
right.
I mean, unless you're going to a specific like a surgeon or some specific school to learn that trade, then other than that, if you're just going to straight bachelor's, I feel like it's just like just learn how to think, learn how to be a professional, and then outside of that, I mean, network, and that's about it. I mean,
yeah. So I don't know. College is different. Definitely a different animal. I enjoy how hard people go at college games. That's why I actually bought a few tickets for a few games this year. Ryan and I will be going to a few USC games because I want to have him have that experience.
Yeah,
going to a college football game because hey, he's playing college. Maybe it'll light a fire and. Maybe it'll be like, hey, he wants to try to go. Because right now, yeah, you would love to, but there's a difference between wanting to and lighting a fire and really, really putting in that work to get to that point.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like where that's all you want. You're putting in all the work. So that's
I mean, it's totally different from going from a high school game to go see the Rams play. You don't see what's in the middle. You don't see all the students there. You don't see the craziness of being at a college football game. So
the student sections that's
a good idea. Yeah, all the chicas that he'll see.
Hey, I love it.
Yep.
Hey, that should be fun.
All right, dude. Well, I appreciate you coming on. We'll talk next week. Until then, go Bears,
Go Broncos.
go Eagles.
Go Pack. Go.
Fuck you. All right, I'm gonna edit that part out. I'm gonna bleep it out.
Go Pack. Go.
All right, peace.
Later.
The Tony Tones world.